What's up guys, my name's Adapt. Welcome back to another video on the channel. So I didn't really want to do this video today. Well, I might have done, but I wasn't really planning on doing it immediately. But what I'm going to be doing is I am bringing you guys the F2TEKKZ'S ultra attacking or attacking. I believe this is attacking, guys. I think this is his attacking custom tactics and player instructions. I'll confirm that in the title, but I do believe these are his attacking custom tactics and player instructions that he uses. Now, he did show his custom tactics and player instructions in a video. As I'm making this video, is probably like 2 weeks ago, but I don't know when you guys are going to see this video. It's probably a bit into the future. You guys might see this video a couple weeks after I'm recording this video now, but you guys are going to have to wait and see because I've got other videos still to come out. I don't know what order I'm uploading what video in, but I've had to make this video today because EA have released Bundesliga League SBCs. They've released those or pack bundle SBCs. Now, I haven't been looking at players and things like that, player prices. I'm not one of them people to check player prices every single day. That's just not my thing. I don't really think about players going down in price. I don't really think about that too much. But I checked Hazard's price. He was 385,000 coins yesterday. And today, because it is rewards day today, I'm recording this on a Thursday, so Hazard has gone back up to around 405, 406k. So I thought, you know what, it's a Thursday, there's people who are going to get coins today, and there's people who are going to want to buy their teams today to compete in FUT Champions tomorrow. So what I have actually decided to do was I'm pretty much going liquid. I'm selling my team, I'm selling the important cards in my club and players that I want to get coins out of. I don't think I'm really panic selling, but I feel, in my opinion, these League SBCs have come out, which EA have released a Bundesliga League SBC, and what this means is for anyone who wants to grind this game, they've pretty much got unlimited packs. They can rinse and repeat the Bundesliga League SBC, and you guys are going to see more and more packs getting opened, as you can open packs anytime now because of the repeatable SBCs. Before, you only had the bundles, and once you did that SBC, you can't do it again. But because these Bundesliga League SBCs are repeatable, you're going to see people rinse and repeat, and it's going to flood the market with items. There's going to be so much supply, and that's why it's a Thursday. I feel it's the best time to sell these cards now, as people are buying teams to compete in FUT Champions, because loads of people do go liquid throughout the week, and then when it comes time to play in FUT Champions the day before, which is rewards day when people are getting coins as well, they decide to re-buy back their teams. So I am most likely going to sell everything today, and on my main team I lost around 250k, just like that, in the matter of, I don't know how long I've had my main team for with Hazard, Pepe and all of them players. It's probably been around 2 weeks, something like that. Lacazette, he was 100 and something k. Now he has gone down to 70 something k. I think it was, or 88k. Now this one was bought for 108k. I've bought him in the past for 113, 114k, and he has gone all the way down to about 88k. So it isn't looking good for the market right now. The market isn't in a good state, and I think that's because there's so many SBCs that people can do. So let's get into this video now. Now, this team isn't the most expensive. It's a team affordable pretty much to everyone. If you haven't got around 200k, I think this team is, then you probably haven't been managing your account properly or haven't played the game much at all. But in goal, I have Kepa. In the right back row, we have Pereira, 9.5k. These players are probably overpaid for what you guys are seeing right now, because the market has just crashed heavily. Laporte, who I had so much fun using, 58k, and I'm going to show you the in-game stats for Pereira and Kepa as well. So I want to get through this quick. A lot of people say that I spend a bit too long on the first part of the video, which I do believe I do a bit, but I just like to talk. I like to talk about what's going on in my club and my overall FIFA experience, how my year of FIFA is going, and talk to you guys about that. So we have Laporte in the centre back role, then I have Kurt Zouma. Now I bought him for 1.1k. I'm going to get through this very quickly. So nice and cheap, he's decent as well, but as you start playing better opposition, you want to upgrade. Then we have Roussillon for 13,750k and 25 games on him. He's been so much fun to use, one of the most used players in Ultimate Team. Then we have Rabiot 2.5k and Ndombele 3.3k. So quite cheap for these players. They're probably crashed even more. Ayor isn't a great player, hasn't got good shooting at all in game, and his weak foot really lets him down. 25 games, 1 goal, 6 assists. Then we have Fekir, 25 games, 9 goals, 13 assists. And then up top for goals, I have Lacazette, who's got 30 and 25 and 13 assists, which is a good return. And next to Lacazette, I have Ben Yedder, 25 games, 21 goals and 13 assists. So a good return on both Ben Yedder and Lacazette as well. So they've been doing very well for me. So now I am going to get into the custom tactics and the player instructions F2TEKKZ'S uses for his attacking mentality game plan. So I'm going to get into the custom tactics and I will be right back. Now getting into custom tactics, just so I get the chemistry on all of the players, get good chemistry, I just set out my team how it normally is, which is the 4-1-2-1-2 bracket 2 formation. Is what I built this team in, and we're going to use the game plans to switch to F2TEKKZ'S custom tactics and player instructions while also maintaining everyone on good chemistry. So for the defensive style, he uses balanced. For width, he's got it at 5 bars. For depth, he's got it at 4 bars. Then for defensive style, he's got balanced also. So he likes to use balanced a lot. He used balanced a lot last year as well. And then for width, he has it at 5 bars. For players in the box, he has it at 4 bars. And for corners and free kicks, 2 bars each. Now this is how I line things up. So Ben Yedder on the left, Lacazette in the striker role up top, Fekir, Ayor on the right, Rabiot and Ndombele in the DM roles, and then we have the original back four. Now getting into the player instructions, stay back while attacking on both fullbacks, stay back while attacking cover centre on the left DM, stay back while attacking cover centre on the right DM. Then he has nothing on the central cam, nothing on the right cam, and nothing on the left cam. And on his striker, he has stay forward. So guys, those are the custom tactics, those are the player instructions. Now let's get into the gameplay. Now getting into the gameplay, guys. Now for this whole video, I've been under the impression that these were his attacking custom tactics and player instructions, but I went and checked again, and these are actually his defensive custom tactics and player instructions. So that's something that I found out, and it's good that I found that out before I went ahead and released this video. It's good that I went ahead and double checked, because I was indeed wrong. So if I'm mentioning earlier on in the video talking about attacking custom tactics and player instructions, these are actually his defensive custom tactics and player instructions, which has been put in the thumbnail and will be put in the title as well. So this is the team I am using for this video. You guys are watching gameplay of the team right now. So we got Ben Yedder up top, we got Lacazette. I had a decent team. It's a very affordable team for all of you guys. So if you've got very few coins, or you don't have, let's say, at least 1 million coins yet, this is something cheap for you guys. So if you got 200k, which most people should have by now, you go ahead and build this squad for yourself. So it was very fun to use. Ben Yedder and Lacazette worked very well up top together. Since this video, I have gone ahead and sold that team, as you guys would know, as I've explained in the first part of the video, because of the market crash. So in the first game, I did manage to get a result. In the second game, I come up against a guy with Lukaku. It was an interesting choice to start Lukaku up top. He hasn't got the pace in this game. He's got strength, he's got physical presence, but he just hasn't got that pace to be good enough, in my opinion. And you're gonna see his Lukaku. I don't even know if his Lukaku played well or what. This gameplay was taken from a couple of maybe weeks ago, not a couple weeks ago, maybe a couple days ago or something like that. I don't know what I'm saying right now, but Mertens is a very good striker in this game. A lot of people have been using Mertens, and he gets through with Jose Callejon, puts it past my keeper to make it 1-1. So I was a bit upset that I believe Kepa's in goal in this team. They got beaten to his near post. He should be doing better in a situation like that, especially being an 84 rated goalkeeper. He isn't a terrible goalkeeper. And then straight from kickoff here, he has the ball with Lukaku. I managed to take the ball off of him with Laporte, and then we get on the attack. Lacazette and Fekir are doing some nice teamwork, and this guy was being very rash with his tackles, and eventually the ball does end up getting to Ben Yedder, and Ben Yedder manages to put it past his goalkeeper. This was a very tense game. We're in the 72nd minute now, so this guy was a good player, and he was chasing the game as much as I was trying to get another goal to extend my lead, because one goal is never safe. Even 2 or 3 goals are never safe, guys. That's what I've learned through playing this game, that you can never be comfortable in a 2-3, even a 4-goal lead. Just never get comfortable. You should just try and make your opposition back out of the game as quick as possible. You need to just continue playing well, continue attacking, and take the game to your opposition, and then force them into rage quitting pretty much. Beat them so bad that they have no other choice but to say, you know what, I just can't win this game, so I'm going to quit out of it. So Lacazette manages to get a goal. Very prolific goal scorer in this game, very clinical striker, and I enjoy him a lot. I've used him quite a bit in this game, and Lacazette has been really fun to use. This guy gets through with his Lukaku, and he does a red time shot in Mertens, but that's a tap in anyway. You would expect him to score that. Maybe he was just spamming B there, but I do manage to win the ball back from him with Laporte in the 90th minute we're in now of stoppage time. Lacazette to Fekir. We're in the first, we're coming up to the 2nd minute of stoppage time, and Lacazette gets tackled by, I believe that's Koulibaly. Koulibaly makes an awful challenge, and deservedly so gets a red card, and we take this penalty here. Lacazette with a good finish right there, and I'm still learning the penalty system. I've never really been great with penalties, and I haven't really practiced them, to be honest with you guys. Over the past FIFAs I have been decent at penalties, but I just haven't got practicing them. They always bring out a new system every year, it seems like, and I don't know why they do that. They just change something that doesn't need to be changed. But anyway, let's get straight into the next game. This guy makes a rash challenge, rightly so, gets sent off with Gundogan, and we proceed into the game. So he has a red card that puts us at an advantage in this game, and from this red card it gives me confidence to push on. Ben Yedder with the nice challenge, with the nice interception there, and this guy manages to get the ball back. Lucas plays it to St. Maximin. St. Maximin passes it to Pukki. Pukki goes 1-0 up. Now he's 10 men down. I shouldn't be conceding like that, 1-0, and I'm in a bit of a situation here. He's playing with 10 men, and he feels like he's overwhelming me quite a bit. Ayour plays it to Fekir. Fekir plays it to Ndombele. Ndombele sees Ben Yedder on the run and plays it to Ben Yedder, and Ben Yedder with a shot hits the ball, comes back. Fortunately for us, we get the rebound on this occasion, and this happens several times against me when my opposition get the lucky bounce or the lucky rebound, and I'll take it every time I do get it. So we get the 1-1 draw right there. We equal up the score. Ndombele is just an amazing player in this game. I enjoy him a lot, especially for his cheap price. He's a good player to get, and he's a good player to rely on in a cheap team. And then at 2-1, this guy is just like, you know what, I'm down to 10 men, and he just quitted out the game, which was surprising to me. But at the same time, you know what, I think maybe he was going for objectives or something. You just want to rush through your games, and if you go down in a game, I think this guy just wanted to get into the next game, to be honest with you guys. He doesn't want to deal with someone who he knows is a very tough competitor to play against, and there's a chance he's just wasting his time. So I do manage to go 1-0 up with Lacazette right there. Lacazette coming up clutch yet again. He's just a great player in this game, and I enjoy him a lot. Rabiot played decently in that more defensive midfielder role. Him and I can't remember the other defensive midfielder right now, was it Matuidi or something that I had? I can't quite remember 100%, but if it was Matuidi and Rabiot, they did play very well together in them two DM roles in the 4-2-3-1 formation. Now, is it as good as it was last year? I'm not too sure. Is the 4-2-3-1 still the meta? I'm not that sure, to be honest with you guys. Every formation is good in its own way. Well, most of them, unless you use a silly formation which doesn't have much pros to it, then there are some formations which aren't that good in this game, but most formations, they are good in their own ways. So Ricardo Pereira's on the ball, plays it to Lacazette. Lacazette manages to find himself free, takes the fake shot inside, pass it to Fekir. Fekir manages to dribble back and play it back to Lacazette. Lacazette puts it away. A very tight game this was, and we take it to 3-2 in the 69th minute, and that is how the game ends. Fortunately for me, in the last 20 minutes of the game, I am able to close out the game and get the win, and we get into our next game here. Kepa from a goal kick, he throws it out, and isn't a goal kick right there. I can't remember what led to that throw right there, maybe a shot from our position or something, but Ndombele's on the ball. Ayor plays it to Fekir. Fekir's on the ball right now. Fekir's dribbling into some space. People sometimes, they don't want to run to the man, and you've got to take advantage of that sometimes. They leave acres of space, and you need to utilize that space very well, and that's exactly what we do. We use the space this guy leads us to play the ball to Lacazette, and we manage to grind out the 1-0 win. So guys, that is this video done. If you enjoyed it, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel down below. I will see you guys in the next video. See you guys later. Peace.
Damn, I'm on red alert. Now she went up in the job.